Dearly beloved, we are gathered here once again to do a reaction to Castillo and Grilling. Now, this is a masterclass, or it's going to be a masterclass in flirting, seduction, keeping a masculine frame, never running out of things to say, and all that kind of jazz. Let's get started.
Like, this don't look like the same person that I've seen on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, you look different.
Good or bad?
No, it's good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, on the clips, it can be a bit dead, but in real life, like, you're mad pretty. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, thank you. I'm actually sick of getting dressed up for these dates and these men coming in shitty Adidas tracksuits.
She's already DM'd me, this girl. She's moving mad. Let me move this. I don't really like the wine in it. I prefer this thing.
What's that?
It's a Jack Daniels.
Straight.
Straight.
I actually got you a present.
You got me a present?
Yeah.
No way. Where you get me?
Close your eyes. Here you go.
A Fanta light, bruv. Yo, big man thing.
This one's free though.
Come on, come. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. Before you was gonna tell me close your eye and then you're gonna pull out a willy, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. I got scared. I was like, what kind of show is this, bruv?
So there's a lot to take about this. Number one, hear what you just said. Yeah, bruv. Yeah. I thought you was gonna take out a willy. You get me? That's very sexual, right? It's very sexual. He's there saying that he thought she was gonna whip out a penis. But really and truly, that's not the sort of thing you're supposed to say, right? So if you go to like any kind of mainstream dating course or booklet or whatever, they will say to completely avoid topics like that because that's what grosses women out. Apparently, this is what's creepy. Apparently. However, he's just throwing in a joke about her whipping out a willy and she found it funny. Now, you want to know why she found it funny? Number one, it was delivered with confidence, right? He's living in his own reality. There is his reality, his world, and that is that. That's very, very, very attractive. Number two, he's unapologetic, right? He's just being himself. Number three, it's framed as something that he thought that she might do. Which in, oh, I thought you were just going to whip out a willy. He's not necessarily talking about himself doing it. He's accusing her of potentially doing that herself because of this surprise gift that she had for him. So the onus is kind of on her as opposed to it being on him. And therefore, he's not necessarily the one that's being creepy. But yeah, there we go. Just really look and really pay attention. He's just being himself. He's in his own environment. He's just radiating radio station Castillo at all times.
Fanta lights, bruv. It's looking good.
How much did you spend on them?
On the Fanta lights, I think probably about 50 grand or something like that.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, but at home, I probably go for about 50 of these a week.
50?
Yeah, man.
Why?
10 calories.
Are you
bruv.
like sponsored by Fanta Light?
Soon, bruv.
I like his hair.
She's buff, bruv. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was just in the bathroom, yeah? And this ain't trying to take the mic again like I did in the first one. I was actually in the bathroom. You know I was in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
And your bag was on the floor.
Yeah.
I saw some condoms in your bag, bruv. I
Don't
like the
lie.
way you move still. Come on, I like the way you move.
There's
Big
no
man thing.
condoms,
I'm
guys.
just saying, bruv. I'm not the judge. You get me? You get me? You're not on trial.
He did not find any condoms in my bag. I don't carry condoms.
Magnum things.
Something that I always say, and something that any dating coach who is worth his salt will say, is that you got to tease a woman. You got to tease, right? You got to have fun. So if you notice his conversation with her, if you pay real attention, there is no logic or rationality to this chat at all. It's all just fun and vibes. Oh, yeah, so man was in the bathroom, yeah? I saw your bag on the floor, innit? You got condoms in there, but I respect that still because it shows that, you know what I mean, you take care of your safety, innit? She's outwardly denying whether or not it occurred. I don't know if it did. To be fair, I mean, it's most likely a lie. It's most likely a joke, but it's fun. And he's teasing her. And he's like subtly implying that she's a sexually active woman, but he's not really coming out and saying it. He's not coming out and saying it, but he's kind of implying it. And again, it's fun. It is fun. It's way more fun for her to hear that than to hear something like, oh, so I took the blah, blah, blah bus to get here, or I got a train, or I ordered an Uber and my Uber took a really slow route, or whatever. Like, logic is the complete enemy of female attraction. The enemy. Right now, the state she's in, if you look at the video, like she's laughing and she's giggling and da-da-da. That is the kind of vibe that you want. Fun. You want a fun vibe, which is peppered with bits of sexuality, which reminds her that she's a woman and you're a man.
Okay, but there was 7 of your condoms.
You get me? That's between you and the Lord.
Maybe
bruv,
you
bruv.
dropped some and they fell in my
No,
bag.
it was clean your bag. It was the Durex, the grey ones as well, the long-lasting things.
XXLs.
Come on, bruv.
Yeah, you know how it
They're trying to
goes.
get them Lexington steel willies. Come on.
This guy's mad. Are you still a womanizer like you were on your first date?
Why is she asking me that? Define womanizer, bruv. What does that even mean?
Do you entertain multiple women on one occasion?
Honest out now on all digital platforms, bruv.
What's honest? What happened to Sniper?
It's been out, innit? So it's not honest, bruv.
Is
And because
honest-
I'm a very honest person as well.
Okay, so be honest then.
I'm being very
Are you
honest.
still a womanizer?
Honest out now on all digital platforms, bruv.
I did not need to know that.
You're very pretty. Where are you from?
Philippines.
Philippines? Yo, exotic things.
She says to him, are you still a womanizer like you were before? Now, no, she considers him to be a womanizer. That's quite telling because that means that she believes that he has the ability to attract lots of women. So indirectly, she's actually complimented him because she's saying that she believes he has the ability to have sex with many women at once. That's a compliment whether she wants to consciously acknowledge it or not. Anyway, that's not the point. So she asks him, are you still a womanizer like you were before? And he goes, honest out on all digital platforms. He did not logically answer the question, did he? What would most men do in this situation? They would answer the question. In fact, they would most likely say something like, nah, I'm not a womanizer. I'm just That's what most men would do. He's inside his reality and he's like not bowing to what she's trying to do. Like she's trying to set the frame of, hey, tell me this. Are you still a womanizer? I must know because morally you must be judged. And he's just not going for it. He's like, honesty is out on all digital platforms. There's no logical answer to the question. And the answer to the question is something completely different. And she's like being hit with a wall. But you see that wall that she's being hit with as she's trying to like probe and establish some form of control in the conversation. That wall is very attractive and that wall is very masculine. And again, she cannot help but be enticed by that to a very large degree. Honesty out on all digital platforms.
Yo, Asian things, bruv.
He's very confident and I really like that.
Straight Filipino.
Half
Half. What's the other half?
English.
Yo, big man thing. You're doing things. That's good, you know. Like, you must have like a lot of rapper guys in your DMs, innit?
Rappers?
Yeah.
No.
So you're chatting shit, bruv.
Honest out on all digital platforms.
Don't be lying. Yeah, see you chatting shit, bruv. Bare rappers in their DMs, 100%. Did you feel? I'm not lying about the bag either, bruv. Do you know? I know I'm not lying.
Go on.
I could guarantee I know what cream you're using too.
What?
Using the Calypso cream.
Yeah, oh yeah, but that was right at the top of my bag.
I'm just saying.
You've
bruv.
seen one thing. doesn't
Anyway,
mean-
I'm just saying.
I'll get my bag right now.
Bruv,
We'll take it
bruv,
out.
You don't need to, bruv. It's not an O.J. Simpson thing. We're good. We're all good right now, bruv.
He is hilarious.
She likes me.
I saw you on inside. You've been really busy.
Yeah, bruv, like literally, that was a mad experience. I'm not gonna lie. A very mad experience. Big up the side men, bruv.
I saw the intro clip where you were asked if you would form an alliance with someone, and you said, "I would form an alliance and be friends just so that I can snake them later."
Yeah, 100%, bruv.
Is that just who you are as a person, or is that like a gameplay?
No, that was definitely for the game show. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're in there trying to win peas and that. For me, I
But you
wasn't...
spent all the peas.
Yeah, I didn't actually go in there
You
for the
spent like
peas.
30 grand on a Chinese.
Yeah, but I didn't go there for the peas. I went there for like a free holiday. Literally, it was a week off. Ain't got to pay no bills, bruv. You get free food. So you're just jamming, bruv.
It's not free. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah, not for me, bruv. I went there for the vibes.
He sounds like a terrible person.
I'm not a team player, bruv. You get me? That's why I was just like, run the money down and just like...
Did you not feel bad?
She just said he sounds like a terrible person. And allow me to give you my idea, my analysis of what I think is going on with her. So on the one hand, he doesn't seem like the most moral person in the world, right? So on the one hand, she thinks, would this man be husband material? Would this man be long-term boyfriend material? No, she doesn't think so. However, she cannot deny the fact that when she is in his presence, she is laughing. She cannot deny the fact that he is masculine and he leads. She cannot deny the fact that he is dominant. She cannot deny the fact that she's attracted to him. So here's effectively the thing. It's like, while the media would tell you to never be like this man at all, this type of man is going to have way more sex than the average, nice, polite man that you're supposed to be in the media. She's gonna sleep with him way more likely than she's gonna sleep with the sort of man that the average woman would tell you that you're supposed to be, which is completely the opposite of this. Man is gonna be very nice, sweet, cordial, overly respectful, never tell any kind of mildly sexy, sexual jokes, never do anything that's going to lead things in a sexual direction, blah, blah, blah. She doesn't necessarily like certain elements about him, but he's fun to be around and he's attractive. And the odds of these two sleeping together are impossibly high.
No, bruv, I don't know them people.
But I would still feel bad.
Why?
Because you're there as a team, you're meant to be working together, and you snaked everyone.
Yeah, no, but you don't know them though.
But don't mean you snake them.
But
So
I
if
don't
he
know
was
them.
there, you would snake me.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's what I'm
bruv.
saying. That's not nice.
100%. I'd snake you right now, bruv. I'm not gonna lie. If you gave me the opportunity, bruv, I'm telling you.
Selling me?
I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now. If there was an opportunity to snake you right now, I'd fully do it.
So you just like to snake people?
No, but like I don't know you like that, innit? So
And he's literally looking for a reason to snake me right now.
it was a game show, so I didn't take nothing personal.
He's talking about being on a game show and snaking people, as in conning them, ripping them off, blah, blah, blah. That's supposedly a very immoral thing, right? Something that someone should not do, something that would be terrible for you to do, and something that paints you in a negative light, something that she would not want to have done to her. But notice that as he's saying that he would do this to her, she's smiling. Now, here's one thing. So your energy is basically everything, okay? So what do I mean by that? He's saying, look, if we're in this situation on the game show, I would completely snake you. Now, she knows what the deal is. The cards are on the table. There's no like lies or backstabbing or things like this. So she actually feels safe. She feels safe with him because he's just being open and upfront and honest about who he is. You see, so it is honestly way better to be open and upfront and honest about something that is supposedly negative, even though, I mean, obviously he's just talking about a game show. How big of a deal is it? But it's way better to be open and honest about something like that than to, lie and try to hide it, because the effect is still there. She is comfortable in his presence. She is feeling attracted. She's feeling safe because she knows, like, his energy is there. If you think about things that women are insecure about where men are concerned, what is like one of the main things or the major thing? Men lying. Men promising the earth but not giving the earth. Men saying things like, hey, I'm gonna marry you, but it's a complete lie. Men leading you into this thing where they give you the idea, or they give her the idea that they're gonna have some form of relationship with her when they want nothing of the sort. This dude right here is not doing that at all. And because she knows she can trust him, even though he's saying things that she doesn't like, it's still better. It's great because she knows who he is. So there you go. Like, women know who you are. If you're open and honest about who you are, you'll be surprised how far it will go. So if you're like with a woman like, look, I don't do relationships, that's just me. Now she knows you don't do relationships. And the odds of her sleeping with you still could happen. It's like still very high, like depending on who the woman is. But she's going to feel so much more comfortable and secure that she just knows who the hell you are, as opposed to if you were lying and trying to pretend to be something that you're not.
I think you did take something personal.
Go on, what did I take personal?
When they put the spam in your bed.
She caught me out there.
He was vexed about that spam.
That was not cool, bruv. Yeah, that was a bit mad
You
still.
took that personal.
Do you know what it is for me? It's almost like I was thinking to myself, like, imagine you was in prison, bruv, like, and then somebody put something in your bed, you'll be like, what are you doing, bruv? It's like a power play.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, if you went to prison on the first day, yeah, what would you do?
I don't know.
Like, first day, you go in there, all the gal them are watching you, you could tell they're trying to get some nani from you because you're pretty, bruv, you get me? They got the strap-ons and dildos ready, bruv, you get me? The customized prison dildos, bruv, they made it out of a toothbrush. Yeah, so, bruv, like, what are you gonna do? You need to go there and let them know that you're on seriousness. What are you doing? What are you doing in there?
Minding my business.
Oh, you just mind your business. They're gonna mess with you more then.
I'll just mind my business. I'll stay in the background.
I'm not gonna lie. If in a prison thing, bruv, I'm going there doing a shit protest, bruv. I'm shitting my pants right there, holding it, doing finger paints on them, just letting them know, bruv, I'm a crazy man, bruv. Don't mess with me. You get me? You just gotta let them know that you're unhinged, bruv. You just gotta let people know.
I need to stay far away from this guy.
Did you move to anyone in there?
Nah.
No.
There's not really no big gal in there, like, do you know what I mean?
Oh, do you like big gals?
Shout out to the slim things, but there was no like super big gal in there, so I like big things. Like there was no cankles, no stretch marks or nothing, so.
Is that your type?
More weight the better. But you know what? Because you're Filipino, like body type wise, you guys tend to have the thick cankles. Like as I was walking down, I noticed you got the nice thick ankles. That's quite good. Points for you. Yeah, big man thing. Yeah, it's dope.
Big ankles.
Yeah. See that cankle energy? You know it as well. No. You know it. I feel like Boots touching me still. I know she's feeling the vibes, bruv.
Oh my God.
Here is the thing. I was literally just going to say that. If you look at her leg under the table. Her leg is extended towards his under the table. Why do you think that is? Because she's attracted to him. And she's like kind of leaning forward as well. If she wasn't liking and enjoying the vibe, she would be retracting as much as she's able to do within the socially acceptable confines of their scenario. But she's actually coming in towards him. So that's just something to be aware of. Like, let's say you're on a date with a woman. Like, if she's pulling away, that means she's not comfortable. If she's leaning in, that means she is comfortable. If she is touching you in any way and she doesn't have to, that's a massive sign, because if she didn't want to touch you, she would not. If she was uncomfortable touching you, she would back off. So if, like, let's say, like, her finger is resting on your thigh, and it's just there, well, that means she's very happy to touch you. And if she's very happy to touch you, the odds of her being very happy to do something else with you, well, high.
So what happened between you and Chloe Burrows?
Shout out to her in it, because I think everybody thinks that I really hate her and all that stuff. I don't really hate nobody in it. I don't dislike anybody. In the game show, everybody's my art, but outside of it, I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
But she just got hella wave, bruv, and she started doing hella yelling, bruv. Like, so all of that yelling, bruv, it just reminded me of being on like a night bus, bruv, and there's bare nitties on that yelling, bruv. So I just thought, yo, man can't deal with that, bruv. So that's really what happened in it. And she, like, I think she asked me to apologize, and I was like, nah, bruv. No. Then she apologized, then I gave like a quick fake apology, innit? So it's all good still.
Oh, so it wasn't a real sincere one?
Come on, don't be silly.
He's feral.
So what's your toxic trait?
My toxic trait. Like, I've spoken to like a therapist like recently, and they said I was a bit of a narcissist.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought that was quite good, bruv, because I'm all about me.
I think he is a bit of a walking red flag.
So,
oh, you think that's a good thing?
Yeah.
Narcissism.
I think it's a great thing, bruv. Like I said, I'm all about me, bruv. Bruv, like literally, he's like, you're all about you, and I'm like, yeah, bruv, that's quite good. That's a good compliment.
No, it's not actually. It's really unhealthy to be a narcissist.
Says who, bruv? Nah.
Yeah, you won't do well in a relationship. You'd cause a lot of trauma.
Not really, bruv.
You would, yeah.
Why'd you say that?
Narcissism is like really dangerous.
Says who though? Who made the rules?
Still not looking good, bruv.
Imagine you was dating a narcissist and you was just a nice,
It'd be
genuine
great, bruv. I'm good, like, so it'd be great, like, dating me, because, like, I'm a great person.
What do you think you offer that's like so great?
I feel like I'm a great person to be around. Like, even right now, you're probably having the time of your life, bruv. Like, do you get me? You're gonna remember this forever.
Yeah.
So, realistically, this is a gift to you, bruv. So, shout out to us. I'm the main event, bruv.
He loves himself more than anyone I've ever met in my entire life.
Right now, this video is about 20 minutes long, so I think I might have to call it quits here. But essentially, it's like this, right? Something that you gotta remember is that when you're on a date with a woman, or you're engaged with a woman who you want to be attracted to you gotta give. Like, give her your energy. And what I mean is that you believe that you're worthy and have value. Like he said to her, hey, like, look, you're probably having the time of your life. But he's saying it in like a matter-of-fact way, because it's true. She is having the time of her life. She's loving being there with him. She's loving being there in his energy. But a huge part of why she's loving being there with him is because he believes in himself. And he's like, you know what? I'm a sick guy. I'm a sick geezer. And this woman should love being around me. Of course you would. Of course you would. Of course you should. Because I'm me. And that's the kind of vibe that you need to have. Outside of the fact that he's genuinely quite hilarious, the simple fact is that you can keep women just by feeling like you deserve them. And you can lose women by feeling like you don't deserve them. And I don't even mean can as in, oh, it can happen. I mean, that's actually how it works. You know, so you meet some woman and you feel like she's out of your league, eventually you're going to do stuff that's going to make her think, you know what, I'm out of this guy's league, and then she'll go another way. But then you can meet another woman and feel like, you know what, you're not out of my league at all. You are in my league, and I totally believe I could do better. And you know what? You will be infinitely more likely to keep that woman around. That woman will probably never leave, at least not for a long time, provided on what you do. You gotta have something about you. Have something about you. Know that you're a prize. He knows he's the prize. He does. And he's not bowing, he's not kowtowing. He's providing energy, he's providing jokes, he's providing the laughter, he's providing the mood, he's providing the fun. He's providing the vibe. I'm going to find one more point to react to, then we will end it. This video is like an hour long, right? And it's crazy, but there's just so much to react to.
I got bare them in my DMs, bruv.
Do you? Do you ever do them?
Hell no, bruv.
Why?
Somebody famous asked me to bring a pyramid scheme. I'm not going to bait them out, bruv, but they're quite famous, bruv. And then after they did that, I was like, I don't know what their life's like right now. I feel kind of bad for them.
Maybe they're making a lot of money from it.
They're
though.
not, bruv.
Okay. So how much money do you make?
It's not looking good, bruv. Honest out now on all digital platforms, bruv. Shout out to the HMRC.
He is so funny.
Big man ting.
Do you think you're a provider in a relationship?
Not really on that at the moment, you get me, bruv.
Oh, no.
I'm not gonna lie, like I said, bruv, I'm all about just me and that. I can't really be giving people my peas. Get you a present and that, yeah, but when you say providing, you mean like paying their rent and that?
If you was to live together, yeah.
No, bruv. I'm not your provider, bruv. Man's not paying your rent.
He's not going to provide for me, that's Nick.
Like, I like my own space.
Oh, so you want me with a woman?
No, bruv. I like my own space, bruv. My social battery is very low, bruv.
So this is going to be the last point before we leave, but notice when she said, are you a provider? And he goes, nah, I'm not a provider. Did you notice the way she reacted? She genuinely didn't like that. Like, genuinely. She did this kind of thing like this here. She did not like that. She disliked that more than anything else he said in this entire episode so far. So things about like all the sexual innuendo, she's kind of happy with that, laughing, giggling, talking about him snaking people. She's happy, laughing, giggling, She genuinely did not like him saying that he's not a provider. Genuinely. But still, he's still just being himself, and he still does not give a crap. And that's effectively what you need to do as well. So please be aware that as you go out and you meet women, you're on dates with women, you're doing X, Y, and Z with them, no woman is going to like you 100% effectively. And the only way a woman will like you 100% is if you bend who you are to accommodate who you think she wants you to be. Don't do that. Because here's the thing, even though she didn't like that, she's still overall very much attracted to him. Whereas if he was bending who he is to conform to who he believes she wants him to be, she would on some level pick up on that, and she would be less into him as a result. Anyway, there you go. So that is the episode of Castillo on grilling. I do hope you've liked this. If you have liked it, well, basically like the video. You know what, screw it. I'll do another video reacting to the rest of the interview as well. I will do. I'll do another one reacting to the rest. But this is like what? All right. Like I'm like 20 minutes in. This is like quite a long video, so I'll do another one reacting to the rest. But if you've liked it, like the video, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Drop a comment to let me know your thoughts, because I'd really like to hear it. And ciao.